YouTubers, it's Michelle, and I'm here today with a small but much needed. And when I say much needed, I went for one thing, and it was some summer sausage, and I needed some of that summer sausage too. So, much needed grocery haul. This is from a local store that we have here. It's called Schnucks. I do believe that they're at other places other than Indiana, but I don't know how far spread out they go. So this was, I think, $49 and some change, but as you can see over to the side, I got a few cleaning products, and those were probably about $4 and some change a piece. So, 49 minus 12, I guess, and then that's how much the food was. So we'll start over here with the cleaning products. I found Lysol. And believe it or not, I didn't need Lysol. I actually found it a couple of days ago and I got it for me. But I grabbed 2 bottles because, of course, you're limited to 2 bottles. And I know that I will find somebody that will use this. So I'm going to put it up on my Facebook page and let all the locals know that I have it. And, they can just pay me for what I paid for it or whatever, and they can have it. So it's so hard to find. I mean, I think since all this stuff has happened, this is the second time I've seen Lysol when I've been out. So went ahead and grabbed my 2 bottles that I was allowed so I could help somebody else out. And then hiding back there is some Autobahn. And I absolutely love that stuff. And a lot of people have been actually buying that too because it kills germs and stuff, which I really didn't know that. But I use it as kind of like a fabric enhancer and stuff. I like to spray it on like my couch and my recliner and my bedspread, stuff like that. And this was the first time I'd ever seen it in the lavender scent, so I went ahead and picked up the lavender scent. So that's all the cleaning products. Then this is what I went for. We have a local meat processing company called Daywig, and this comes from them, and it's the jalapeno and cheese summer sausage, and it is so so good. And I've been craving it for weeks, and I finally made it there today to get some. So I was afraid they wouldn't have it because of all the craziness that's going on, but they had it. I was so happy. And then back there, I bought a half a loaf of Texas toast, and I love Texas toast for like grilled cheese and also for French toast. But it's just me, and I can never eat a whole entire loaf. So it always, if I get a whole entire loaf, I always end up throwing out some. And I absolutely hate to waste food, and especially now. So I think this half loaf is just a few more pennies more than what I pay for a whole loaf, but I'd rather pay a few more pennies and get what I'm going to use instead of, okay, I saved a few pennies, but I'm going to throw out half a loaf of bread. So I decided to do that. Then I got this little variety pack of cheese to go with my summer sausage. Yum. I already had Ritz crackers, so I didn't have to get those. And then back here, I got some Duke's mayonnaise. I've never had Duke's mayonnaise, but everybody says it's the best on YouTube. And also, I'm going to try to make my own ranch dressing. And pretty much everybody that makes their own ranch dressing uses the Duke's mayonnaise. So, got a bottle of that. And I had a coupon, and they actually let me use coupons at Schnucks. I was kind of shocked because a lot of places are not taking coupons now. So I had like a 75-cent coupon on that. So, ching ching. And then back there, I got some mixed veggies because they call this like the California style, which is like the California blend, which is just basically broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. But it seems to be really hard to find. My Walmart across the street, it's like all they have is the huge, huge bags. And I have a little bitty freezer. So if I got one of those bags, that would take up my whole entire freezer space, So I have to get the little bags. So I went ahead and picked up a bag of this because I like to make stir fry and stuff. So I got that. And then I got a bottle of um, taco sauce. And I actually went to the grocery yesterday specifically to get taco sauce, the El Del Paso, and I picked up the salsa instead of the sauce. So I got that. And then over here, I got my Prairie Farms chive dip. Absolutely love that stuff with um, potato chips. So I got that. And then I got some shredded cheese. I got some mozzarella cheese because I'm going to make a recipe that I've seen. It's called Chicken Alfredo lasagna roll-ups. I've seen a girl here on YouTube share the recipe, and I'm going to make it next week. And if it turns out, I'll share it in a What's for Dinner video. And by the way, good Lord willing, I will have my first What's for Dinner video up and running tomorrow. So be looking for that. Okay, then here I have some Mexican shredded cheese. Or actually, no, it's called triple pepper cheese. And I am really anxious to try this because it's a cheddar jack mixture, and then it's got chipotle, habanero, and jalapeno pepper mix in it. So I bought 2 bags of that because I've never seen that before. So kind of anxious to see how that is. I like spicy, but I don't like it real spicy, so we'll see. And then I got some beef stew meat, and I'm actually going to try to make my own beef stew. So I picked that up. And then this was the first time I'd ever seen this brand. It's the Johnsonville Smoked Chorizo. Absolutely love chorizo. It's like a Mexican sausage. And I make a knockoff of the Denny's restaurant, their Santa Fe skillet, and it has chorizo in it. And I always get my chorizo from the Schnucks, from this actual grocery store that I go to, that this haul is from. I actually get it from their meat department, and I call ahead of time, and they like ground it up for me and stuff when I need it and stuff. And so I was kind of happy to see this because I'm kind of anxious to try it. So we'll see how that is. I don't know. I'll probably make some breakfast burritos and put it in that. Try it that way. So that is my haul. It felt so good to get out today. I actually went to the Schnucks. I went to Target. I had not been in Target since before Valentine's Day. And I used to go to Target at least 2 or 3 times a week. So I felt like, I don't know, it was odd walking in there. But I only spent like $2 or $3 there. I didn't get much at all. I got a couple of things in the dollar spot that I seen, and I went in there looking for something, and I can't even remember what it was I went in there looking for, but they didn't have it. And so I got a couple of things in the dollar spot thing, and then I actually seen some Gerbex, and I picked up a bottle of that, but it was just like a trial size. And so I picked up a bottle of that because my mom has no hand sanitizer. So I picked that up for her, and I think that was it. That's probably the cheapest I've ever came out of Target before, too. But it just felt good to get out. I mean, and then I was in Schnucks, and I didn't think I was going to catch the bus. I didn't think I was going to catch it in time, so I called my mom to see if she could come pick me up. And she's like, she's all, flabbergasted and stuff. And I'm like, what's going on? Evidently, we had, I guess, a tornado that was spotted here, here in my county and stuff. And she was out in it when it happened and stuff. And it was like, oh my gosh, I was in the grocery store just, walking around, and had no idea that this stuff was going on outside. So luckily, I did get checked out in time and I made the bus and everything. And when I got on the bus, it wasn't raining, but when I got off the bus, it was pouring down rain. Luckily, I don't have too far to walk, but it was far enough that when I did get home, my shoes were soaked. It was like, oh, my little toes, they were all shriveled up. So, yeah, so that is my long winded grocery haul. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a good day. Bye bye.